All right, so 2021 is coming. It's right around the corner. Let me turn this. Okay, 2021 is right around the corner. It's coming to full blast. You got to ask yourself, what's your goal? What's your goal for 2021? Do you want to make more money? Do you want to have a nest egg? Prepare for any type of situation? Do you want to buy a house? Do you want to buy a new car? Or are you thinking about your kid's future? There's so many things. Your goals is like, whew, so many things. You have to have, this is why you have to have a basket full of things going on. You have to have an IPO, put your savings funds, you cash that out, put it into your savings funds. You have to have good credit just in case anything pops up, So it's, you want to build your credit along. But in the same sense, in the same direction, you have the COVID-19 is putting a dent in a lot of people's plans. So where do you start? Credit, IPO, and where do you go? Like if you want to start a business, where you get the funding. What do you do to build your business credit? These are questions. I have the answer. I have the solution. So, you got to know. You got to have a plan. In 30 days, probably a little bit more, a couple more days shy, it's going to be 2021. You come into you're opening a door that you don't want to open, not yet, because it came too fast. Okay, I need to do this, and this in 30 days to accomplish my goal between January and March of 2021. It's possible. It can happen. And for you, you're thinking to yourself, oh, it can't. But that's where the devil comes in. The devil plays a role in all things. He wants you to think like that. He wants you to believe that you can't accomplish your goal. But you can. Because God will make all things possible. Most people think that, what is God going to bless me? Did you ever think to yourself that God has already blessed you? He has already given you the tools to succeed in life. You're just not. Your eyes is closed. Your eyes is closed. Your ears is closed. You're not listening. You're not seeing. It's time to wake up. I had a customer one time. She said, God never blesses me. I'll never forget. It was the strangest customer. And I said, why would you say something like that? So I named a couple of things after we got to talking. And then she realized that all along, God was blessing her. She just wasn't seeing it as a blessing. People think a blessing is financial. A blessing could be anything. It could be your life. It could be an accident that didn't even happen. because God stepped in. It could be your health took a turn for the better. And then most of all, it could be a financial blessing. You know, when you when your score goes up, it's a blessing. When you accomplish a goal, it's a blessing. So stop looking at the bigger picture. Look at the smaller picture. Because people always look for the thing. Greed is a sin. Look for something simple. You know, look around you. Look what you're going through in your life. You know, and then look at people, other individuals that are having, is actually going through worse. And you're saying to yourself, you know what? I must be blessed if I'm going through this and that's going on with them. Things happen in life. You know what I'm saying? So today I'm talking about 2021. You want to come in 2021 with a better score, better plans, a financial balloon. When I say a financial balloon, I mean you should have a savings account, you should have an investment, you should have an IPO ready for it to burst. You should have enough in there to say, hey, this is going to be my fun. Listen, every individual should have $1,000 and up in a savings account or in stocks, or looking towards a $50,000 investment. Not you put $50,000 in. That's going to be your return in 2021. Now that's an okay return, but that return is going to grow. Because I'm gonna tell you something. If you invest in something and you say, okay, this is just a little bit. 2021 is supposed to be an explosive year. Things are changing. New president, new laws, new acts, new financial opportunities. There's so many different things. Business is going to skyrocket. So this is going to be great. So this is what you want to do. You want to think about your goals. So now there are ways to get free funding for your business. A lot of people say, okay, well, I don't have money for this, I don't have money for that. And there are so many sources of free funding, free this, free that. Yeah. So, okay, what does it say? So if you want free information and getting funded, also you can go to Small Business Association's website. They have a portal where you can get free information for a grant. It's www.sba.gov. The application is kind of lengthy, but you can, if you have a problem with the application, there's a shorter version. I don't know where on the website, but there's a shorter version. It's actually better to view the application first before you go to fill it out, because there's certain items you'll need. You need your EIN number, you need your business certificate, you'll need, you might need, what's it called, you might need invoices. Because see, anybody could go in there and say, "Oh, well, I need this and I need that," but it could be a lie. It could be the truth. So the best thing for you to do is to have all that ready when you fill out the application. Sometimes they won't ask for it till later on. So that's another thing. And then you want to know how many employees you're going to have in a 1 to 5 year period. If you feel as though you're not going to have no employees, let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you the truth right from there. They're not going to give you the grant. You're just wasting your time. You have to have employees. This is the reason for the grant money, because you have to have employees. They're not going to give you money just for yourself. This money is to employ other individuals to build the economy. So that's what grants are about. So any other hype that you see on the internet about you get free funding, no. There's always something behind somebody giving you something free. And if the government is going to give you money free, then they are going to want, and what they want in return is for you to hire individuals. Now, based on each individual, they're going to give you a little bit of money here, a little bit of money there. So that's what you do. You have to have employees. You have to have proof. And what else? Yeah, so you have to have proof. Now they're going to ask for a letter of appeal. When we talked about letter of appeals the other day, a letter of appeal basically is a small version of a proposal, which will have your contact information, your full name, address. Then the second line would be your missionary statement, which is basically why you feel as though that you are worthy for this grant. Number 3 would be a breakdown of every dollar spent. Number 4 will be how many employees will you hire in the next 1 to 5 years. Number 6, the place of business, where it's going to be, or in the area. If you don't know right then and there, you have to at least put the state where it's going to reside, where your business is going to be built, or where you're going to be, or where you're going to operate. Number 7 would be, a signature or a typed signature, your full name. And basically that's it. That's all they really want, But a lot of times the SBA doesn't even ask for that. They just ask for basic information, and then you just put it through, And then what happens is it goes to so many different nonprofit organizations that's giving out funding. Walmart Corporation is one of them. Microsoft Corporation is another one. You have IBM, and the list goes on and on and on. So, okay, so back to your goals. People are going to car lots getting cars every day. The problem is this. Just say, oh, how much I have to put down. If your score was up, you wouldn't have to put money down. The key to that is this. I give you a master list. The master list increases your score up to 200 points. That's going to help you with your car. Master list, text me 472. Stop giving these people all your money. Boost your score to a point where you don't have to give nobody money. Why go to car lot? Give them all your money. You got to put what $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 down. And guess who's getting that money? The person you're talking to, they're getting all that money. So, let's see, what was I talking about? Okay, so what I put that piece for me. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, car lots. They take your money, but that person gets that money. Let's say you go through the car lot and you got to put $4,000 down, $4,000 or $5,000 down because your credit's not looking good. That person gets that money you put down. Why should you give that person that money? The master list helps you increase the score up to 200 points. Now, get it free. Text me 610-470-8992. That will help you. Listen, they give you the points in less than 30 days. I would say from 7 to 30 days. Do not give these people your money because you don't have to. You have to give them. You do. You give them your money because you want to. Because I'll tell you why you give them your money. Because you're in a rush. You're in a rush. Stop being in a rush. Stop moving fast. Because guess what? When you move fast, guess what? No money down. You know why? Because I was patient. Build your score. It don't take long. If you do every step, you see your score skyrocket. Basic information. The companies that's on the master list will tell you, yes, if you do this, you'll get X amount of points. The car lots look at, listen, the car lots look at one major thing, your score. 700 and up is good interest rates. You know what I'm saying? They're looking at that. Now, if most car dealerships will approve you for a car, not based on what's on your report, but based on your score. Do not go to a car lot and your score is 5 something, because you're going to have to kick out a lot of money. And guess what? That's their commission. That's their commission. You're paying you're paying that person's commission. If you got $5,000, oh, that person's gonna be. Let me tell you something. They're gonna be so happy. They're gonna love you. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it. Don't do it. Be patient. Wait. Do what you got to do to get that score to 700 and get that nice car. Get the car you want and walk out of there without paying a down payment. And then at the minimum, listen, even if you do have to pay something, it's not going to be no more than $500. I'd rather you pay $500 than $5,000. So that's just something to think about. If you need my help, text me 610-470-8992. 610-470-8992. The list is free. Let's see here. Okay, so let's get to the IRS. There's two ways you can have your back taxes removed. They have a 70% program, the IRS takes off 70% of your debt, or you can file for a hardship. A hardship is basically saying stuff you went through where you just don't have the money, and that's that. COVID-19 right now is a great hardship. There's a new act that went through. If you suffered a loss from income, you just can't afford it, they have to consider that. Now, if something went in the past that you had a death in the family, or you've been sick, or you've been and you wasn't able to work that much, then that's also a hardship. So there's multiple reasons you can get your taxes eliminated. Don't let the IRS push you around, because you can get this eliminated. Now, if you need help with that, text me 610-470-8992. Another thing, back to goals. If you got goals, write them down. Say, this is what I'm going to do in 2021. Right? Text me with your goals, and I can direct you. What you need to do to get that goal. Most people want to get funding for their business. Right now, you can get free grant service from us. Free grant service from us under $10,000. Anything over $10,000, it will be $99. What is this? Install update to keep device secure. Okay, so that's what you have to do. And for those people that are trying to get a down payment for a house, if you're trying to get a down payment for a house, there's a program that gives you a grant for a down payment for a house. I work with the young lady. If you're interested in that, text me as well. I can get you her information. 610-470-8992. Okay, and you can visit my website. www.Kirby'sCreditKingdom.yolasite.com, and have a great night.